So last session we were discussing about the payroll dashboard. So for that, go to the navigator. So check this one, so account and distribution like that. So otherwise, so what we can do is if we are not getting, then that means that so some roles are missing to this user, and for the Curtis PT, we need to go to the IDM Oracle Identity Manager and need to provide the roles. So here submit a process flow. So you can submit a process flow. So here already we created one payroll flow. So let me check whether we have the data or not. Actually, our data is registered US registered data group.
Oh,
Here you can go to the standard payroll flow. You can check the standard payroll. Click on next. I'm just clicking ANL payroll flow. And here actually we created ANL. So let me check ANL is there or not. So in this case, what we can do is let us check the years. We created in the last session. So because we don't have our data because it's erased, I think. So let me take the monthly. So monthly and payroll period. So we have 16, 14 and 17. We need to check this 17. 2017. So let me take the 1st January 2017. Okay. So run type, it's a regular. So starting check number, like let me give 100. And I'm just filling up the mandatory fields. So the consolidation group. US Corp, you can take the US Corp. So then click on next. here payroll process details, so we don't require this one. Otherwise, let me give one for payroll flow. You can give the current flow.
Okay.
Give the calculate payroll. Task is calculate payroll.
This
Current flow, and then we can do the calculate payroll. Then click on next, and click on next, and you can submit. So this is a process to submit the payroll. So actually we discussed the same in the last class. Okay. So now let me check the process. Okay, we just submitted. So you can check the program. So just go to the schedule process. Click on more and schedule process. So here we can check that one. Yeah, this one payroll process is running. Okay, it is completed. So now, so let me go to the payroll account distribution. So let me check the here you need to check the work list and submit a process or report. Just click on here. And legislative group, you can select the legislative group.
you have a part card. Oh, street food.
Yeah, I want to do it.
Okay, because I was looking at your car.
Okay, so let me assign some roles. Roles are not there for this Curtis fitting. So let me go to the implementation user, setup and maintenance, and we can select the HCM offering and implementation user, because once you select this task implementation user, then you can go to the concerned IDM application implementation user or create implementation. Create implementation user. And here let me check that. Click on administration, and here I am just querying the Curtis speed. HR specialist, and you can check the roles here. So it should be payroll manager and payroll related. So roles we need to assign payroll related roles. So if I go to this one, so I didn't find payroll related. So here it is a kind of HR specialist. So if I go to in order, so so that P related is not there. So let me assign payroll related roles. So then only that the user can do payroll related stuff. So let me give payroll. Okay. So actually we are using US1 business unit, payroll manager, US1 business unit, and so let me select it. And other one is payroll administrator. So let me select the payroll administrator. Payroll administrator. Click on add. So once we add any role, so then we need to run the program, which is called LDAP. Run user and role synchronized process. You can just search it, you will get it. Run role, user and role synchronization process, because the roles will be updated to the user. So just submit it. Okay. So meanwhile, let me create an employee. Okay. So because we don't have our own employee, because it's already it is all, so we some data is already deleted. So let me create our own employee. So for creation of employee, we need to go to the new person. And here click on go to the work list and hire an employee. Okay, so here I am taking how hire to fill vacant position, legal employer, US1 legal entity. Okay, so actually hire to vacant position, hire to fill vacant position, US1 legal entity. So now the last one and first one, the last name, first name. So I am taking ANL user. ANL user. Okay, so middle name, and we can go for the gender and national identifier. So I can give the social security and click on next. And here line address one address. I am just let me check the pin code, zip code. So this one I can give ANL location to query easily. details, email, and these are not mandatory. Okay, so let me go to the next level. Then we can give the employment information. So here in the employment information, so let me select the business unit, which is US1 business unit. So otherwise, we can do the US1 business unit. And the position, so we can take the analyst position. So we need to check the job and position is assigned or not like that. Okay, fine. So now, so let me give whatever is possible on mandatory fields. Manager. So manager is a mandatory one. So I'm giving Curtis or 50 Curtis. Okay, manager. And prohibition period, notice period, these are not mandatory. And payroll details. So let me assign the payroll. So I'm taking the monthly payroll. Actually, we create our own payroll. Okay. So salary basis. So you use one annual salary. And salary amount I can give the around $3,000 or 5,000. It's monthly, right? So I can give $5,000. This is fine. So then click on next. You must specify date of birth of this person before you can attach. Okay. So if it is a date of birth, then next, then we need to come back. Here. And I think his date of birth is in the first level, I think. We need to go back. Okay, I'm just deleting this one and then we'll attach payroll next. Okay, so let me go back and you can go back and here the date of birth is given date of birth. So I can take 1180, then click on next. And click on next and click on next. So now I will assign the payroll here. payroll. So it's a monthly payroll. And this is the past, this 5,000 salary amount. Okay, then click on next. And next. Then you can save and submit. Save and submit. So you can query the employee. So using the person management. So here ANL user, ours is ANL user, search it. So otherwise user, so I didn't find, so let me check the notifications here. Yeah, action required, user ANL, so it is there. I think here the process is saved, but not submitted. So let me go to new person again. Data it's not upload. Okay, let me create one more. So hire date is 6/5. So I'm just creating employee with the same information just we had created like this. I'm just creating one more employee. You can take anything, any position which is assigned to job. Here the person number 3711. Okay, we check that 3711. Based on that also we can check it. Person number and submit. Okay, let me go to the personal management. And here let me check the person number 3711. Okay. You can search it. This is approved. Okay, it is giving approved employee and M Prasad. Why I am not getting these details? Person number is 3711. Okay, so we'll wait some time because maybe it is refreshing. So we'll come back for this. So meanwhile, let me create one task called manage options types. So we'll come back and we'll check the payroll process. Manage options types. Setup and maintenance because it's employees update is showing as per the notifications. Manage option types. Click on here. Okay. So let me create an options type. So you can go for the generic options. Registration is US only. Generic options. So you can create ANF. Options type. And registered data group. US registered data group. So options is a kind you can take the days. You can select the options plans. vacation, priority 1 or sick. I'll go for the sick or priority 1. You can select the options reasons as well. So now save and close. So now go to the person management here. Persons management. And you can select actually. So we need to have our employee. Yeah, now it is because maybe it is internally some process was running. So that's why it is not. So then just go to the see that you can go to the click on the employee, select the employee, and here you can see that all the data related to the employee. Okay, so the employee absence, payrolls, you can see the pay slip and everything. Okay, so even you can retire the employee, so these activities you can do that. So here, so let me go to the manage options records. So then click on manage options record. Okay, manage options records. So now you can click on the record. So record is we have so different records. So here sick is one legal entity. Then save. Okay, so let me give the dates. Okay, then start date. So start date because employee is created. So yesterday only, right? So because it is taking the server time yesterday. So because use time. So the server use time. So now I can take the proposal from today. So 1 day. So start date and end date. So end date I can give so up to Friday. Okay. End time also you can do that. Automatically it is taking the time and everything. Okay. So that one is the so reason. So you can go for already we mentioned the hospitalization like that. Then save and submit. So it is saved. So here what you can use the payroll. So to use the payroll, so what we can do is, so you can go to the first information. I think it was in mute. So then you can select. So once you select the first information, so then go to the my details, and here, so you can see that. So click on the payroll and view payslips and click on search. Once the payroll is completed, then you can see that. So and payroll, the PDF is downloaded, so you can check the payroll information. So this is the payroll information. So in the same way, so let me check related to leaves and click on options. Yes. So here options cases and options records. So and here as he is the manager, so he can do that options related. And for this we just created the employee, right? So if you want to apply leave, so then what we need to do is we need to log in with this employee. Okay, we need to create a password and role for this employee, and then we need to go for the first information, apply for that. Okay, so let me create a password for this, because as he is the manager, he can approve all the leaves. So let's go to the setup and maintenance. Okay, so here let me go to the create implementation user, search here, because we already created Prasad is a employee. So we don't know the password, and we didn't assign any roles. So for that, so let me go to the IDM and let me check the employee Prasad M Prasad. Just click on here and so let me assign the role. So employee role is by default. She is by default. We got it. Okay. So if you want to assign others, so you can assign. So if you want to assign payroll related and global HR, so anything you can assign here. So let me just reset the password. Reset the password. So I'm taking CLOUD Cloud 2020. CLOUD 2020. Just reset the password. Okay. So let me log out. And also let me check the user details, how it will be. So go to the attributes, then here you can see that user details. M.Prasad. Okay. So that is the login. So M.Prasad. So then cloud 2020. Sign. So it is asking the password. Okay. Cloud 2020. So we'll give the new password Oracle 2020. So this is the way to create any user and assign the roles and changing the passwords. Oracle 2020 submit. Okay, so M process is the employee. So now person management. Okay, so let me go to the so person information. Okay, so this is the person information. Okay, person information. So here we can select the person task here and this person. So compare information sharing and let me go to the so this person. So there are some notifications. You can check the notifications as well for this person. Add support benefits and all these things. Okay. So address and all these things as per the so we when we create the employee we had given the address, right? So you can see the address and everything. So now so go to the my details and here you can see that you can see the payroll all the details. So let me go for the manage options records. Okay. So it is in process. Status is in process. This one. I think we need to apply the leave here. I'm not able to get. So let's click on add. So options type. You can go for the location and the start date. So you can mention the single day. If you mention a single day, fine. So vacation single day. So then it will update. So otherwise you can give the dates. So then 6 and we can give the 7th. So that's fine. So you can give the comments. You can fill up the comments. So then save and submit. Some dates and this is overlap. Oh, okay. So okay, because it is giving already. So already we had provided. So in this, so then what we can do is, so let me go for the some Monday 12th. You can take 12th because we had taken the sick leave for that. So now it is saying the overlap. So we can save it. The end date must be greater than the start date. Yeah, sorry. So then let me go for 13th. Save it and submit. Your balance will fail below the confirmation maximum of the type of option. So anyhow, let me go to the Curtis fit user and then we'll check the we'll check the leaves applied by the employee. Curtis. So now you can go for the for some information. You can select the options and manage options records. So let me check the employee. 3711 employee number. Set here and select here. Okay, so we have one more concept called manage work relationships. So if you want to terminate this employee, so then you can go to the manage work relationships, and we have the action plans, terminate, and you need to provide the reasons, resignation, personal reasons. So it is by default. So by default we are getting it. So then save, click on OK and review. So once you review, then you will get the submit button and submit. So process options, immediate or deferred. So you can continue. Do you want to continue? Yes. So this is a way to termination. So then notification will be processed. The termination process was saved. Yeah, somebody has created a vision, clerk, all these things. So because Curtis is the manager for all, so you will get the different. So approve leave is the concept. So because I am not able to get the approve leave here. So in the payroll also I just need to check. So this one we always use the personal management to query the employee information. So we created the new password. So personal information for the query purpose. So approve leave. So we'll check the approve leave from the manager. You can view the places. So in the personal information. So we check this one, payroll dashboard all this. So you can go for the checklist here. So this is a submit flow. We already did it. Go to the payroll calculations and select here. we view person process report. So person process report. So actually, so we created the payroll, right? So then let me check ANL. This is ANL search. Yes, do you want to continue? Yes. So otherwise, let me give the person number here. So 3711. Search it. So I'm not able to find. So these things we'll discuss tomorrow because I am putting it as a pending. So tomorrow we'll create one more employee and we'll check that to approve the leave and everything. So I shared two links, so you can use two links. So one is this one and the earlier one, old one, and today I sent uh, one more link. You can use that one. Yeah. Thanks for joining.